Dampened the elite's radical spirit was above all its unequivocal participation in constructing the Mexican state. The radical elite genuinely believed in the leading role of the state as a promoter and defender of the well-being of the lower classes, end quote. By no means was what we call the left comprehensively represented by these so-called elites. In the radical publications I studied, El Machete, El Libertador, Frente a Frente, and so on, there are pluriform voices of dissent with respect to the nascent post-revolutionary Mexican state and the Soviet Union as well. However, what emerges more often than not is a recurring strand of constructivist discourse that, in at least one way, was consummate with the official post-revolutionary discourse of Mexican modernity espoused by the same elites I mentioned. This official discourse posed a very specific and essential relationship between the people and the state. As the contract of a popular will, the ideology of the Mexican Constitution of 1917 posited an originary power in the state and in the will of the state to be the will of the people. As Arnaldo Cordova puts it, quote, "The essential thing is that the 1917 Constitution installed a political regime that positioned itself automatically above all social groups, forcing them either willingly or by force to live in common," end quote. And this is, of course, why the state's ideological appropriation and re-territorialization of memories of the revolution were and are so crucial. Like Villa en la Silla Presidencial, rather than begetting the notion of a state overthrown, the image now presents the moment in Mexican history when the oppressive regime crumbled, but the sovereign state remained. A state that from then on would supposedly be governed by and for the will of the people.